Pump up the volume. Pump it. Pump it. You got what I need. I'm sorry, I can't hear the one running.
Well, maybe if you'd stop singing.
What? What?
Excuse me, sir. I have to ask your opinion. I'm with the Acme survey poll, and I need to ask you some questions on some current events.
Current events? Oh, I'm sorry. See, I don't read the newspaper or watch TV, nothing like that.
Well, surely you must have an opinion on something that's happened somehow, somewhere.
No, ma'am. I haven't had an opinion about 10 years now.
Well, all right, then I'll just go next door and see what's happening in there.
Whoa, no, don't go next door.
What are you doing? Oh, you're getting my elbows wet.
Oh, I'm sorry, ma'am. Oh, here. Let's see what we can do about that. Ooh, drop the soap. What do you know about that? Oh, I think we gotta lose this rope. Yeah. Oh, yeah, we gotta lose this.
Did you do this to all full figures, sir?
Nope.
Nope.
Just the pretty blonde ones come knocking on my shower door.
Oh, Dad, I'm sorry. Oh,
Laura.
I was, you were sleeping and you had such a hard night last night. You were so tired, and I wanted you to be able to rest and.
Let me help you with that.
Oh, God. Great. I guess I have to brush up on my cat-like tread, huh?
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I just had a nightmare of my own. That's all.
This is gonna be like a major league stain in the carpet.
Nah, it's gonna be okay. I'm sure we caught it in time.
Happy birthday, son. I wanted to send a pretty card and a poem, but I never got to the store. The time just slips away from you when there's a little one to look after. A mama loves all her babies, but there's something special about her firstborn. I ache each day to hear from you, praying you'll let go of the hate.
Gabrielle! Where are you? There you are. Now, why did you sneak out of bed? Huh?
Here's what to do when you don't find the rainbows in this time. Here's where you go when it looks like the rain won't end. Don't cry.
What are you doing down here?
Well, I couldn't sleep, so I decided to make a few notes for the day. And for your information, I did not sneak out of bed, Mr. Holden. You were tossing and turning all night. I didn't have the heart to wake you up this morning.
I'm sorry. I probably kept you up all night.
I think we probably both had something on our mind.
Yeah, you can say that again.
Chuck's story was a bombshell, wasn't it? Still having a hard time believing it?
Yeah, sometimes. What about you?
Well, where Ace is concerned, I think I could believe anything.
Yeah, especially a setup. That's certainly Ace's style.
Max, I still don't understand why he would get Chuck to confess that he cheated on your father.
How about rubbing my face in the mud?
No, I think it's really much more like Chuck is angry at Asa for some reason, and he got a bit soused and felt guilty about his part in the scheme, and he blurted it out to you.
Yeah, but you know, if it was true, why didn't I hear about it years ago?
Well, you did say that your father was a very proud man, right?
Yeah, he was. And Sweetwater was a one-horse town. If a guy came in there and bought another man's mineral rights for a song and then struck oil, I mean, that's the kind of story that is passed on from generation to generation.
Yes, but what if your father's friends were trying to protect his name and his pride.
Dad was always protecting his friends. Now, maybe they would return the favor.
Yes. Max, you're still so exhausted. Why don't you go back upstairs to bed?
You know, Chuck's story kept going on and on in my brain all night. But I think I found a way to get to truth.
Right there.
Yeah?
That feels good.
Right there?
It feels good, yeah.
How's that? Hey, listen, what about me? I'm not going to get any of this?
Yeah, you'll
back
get
time?
some. You'll get some. Okay.
Here you go. Oh. What you doing?
I'm just
Got it?
getting...
Oh, ooh, that's nice. It's like the closest thing to being heaven without actually being there.
That's right, it's heaven.
This is nice.
Yeah.
Listen, Tina, you gonna make a habit of this?
Habit of what?
Like jumping in the shower unannounced?
What? Oh, I guess only when really handsome men are singing in there.
Oh, appreciate it.
Yeah. I did have to ask you something, though.
Okay.
Okay.
What?
So, well, it was, it was this and that.
What was this and that?
It was about, I don't know, women's hemlines. Oh, no.
Women's hemlines? I don't know anything about women's hemlines.
What do you mean you don't know anything about
I know a
women?
little something about lipstick.
About lipstick.
Like this kind of lipstick.
Yeah?
This is an incredible lipstick. Yes.
Incredible. Gord, you know what?
What?
I really love you. I really love you a lot.
Yeah? I knew
really
that.
do.
I knew you loved me.
I know you know. You know what?
What?
Well, I was thinking today, because it just seemed like I don't know, I just feel so, hopeful.
Hopeful.
Yeah, like everything's so obtainable all of a sudden. I don't know, maybe because you took me to the house today and...
A house? Hey, our house. Our home.
Home. I like the sound of that.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I like the feel of you in my arms.
This is fake.
What's the this?
Yes. It's that you, I don't know, that you never let go of the house, I mean our home, that you never let go of it. And...
Hey, you should know me well enough by now. Once I get my hands on something I like, I'll never let it go.
Oh. It's ruined.
Hey, don't worry about it.
Oh, and your blanket. I spilled orange juice all over your blanket. I'm sorry I've ruined this,
Hey, look,
too.
Laura, it's not a major catastrophe, all right? I'll just get the blanket washed and the rug clean, that's all.
Look. My clumsiness, I'll get it clean for you, okay?
You work for me. Remember, I know how much you make.
So?
So I know you can't afford to pay for anything extra.
Well, then I'll do it myself, okay? A little soap and water, and it'll be
forget
okay.
it. All right? I just had a war with this blanket all night, all right?
Oh, now I really feel bad, Dan.
Why?
Well, because it's obvious you didn't sleep, and, well, you should have taken the bedroom, and I should have taken the couch, and everything would have been a lot better, wouldn't it?
Look, Laura, I couldn't have slept on a bed of clouds last night.
Look. You still didn't tell me what happened between you and Brenda.
I just wasn't in the mood to talk about it last night.
Well, how about now?
Boy. You know, the last thing I wanted to do was hurt Brenda.
You had a fight, huh, about those leases?
How'd you know about that?
Oh, look on your face when she put those in front of you. That's about the time I knew I had to make myself scarce and...
Yeah, well, you know, looking at apartments is one thing, but signing that lease was another.
Couldn't do it, could you?
Oh, I had a million excuses, you know. Bad location, too big, too small. But that's what they were, Laura. They were excuses. And you know, when I realized that, I also realized that I can't go on lying to Brenda.
Dan, you don't have to go on if you don't want to.
I need to. I need to, Laura. I have to talk about it.
Who has a key to your apartment?
Brenda, I didn't know you still had your key.
I think I'll go and put something on.
Well, at least now I know why you decided not to marry me.
Brenda, come on. You don't believe that, do you?
Don't give me any excuses, Dan, like you did yesterday. All the stuff about how things had changed and things weren't the same. Obviously, it was just a matter of you not having the courage to tell me that you were involved with another woman.
Brenda, this is not what it looks like.
Suppose Laura Jean just popped over in her tap pants, huh? That must have been a very interesting bus ride, Dan.
Brenda, you don't know what you're talking about. Brenda, I slept on the couch and she stayed in the bedroom, all right?
What is she doing here?
Brenda, she needed a place to stay, all right? I was living with you at Grandview, so I gave her my apartment to stay in. That's all there is to it.
How long is she? How long? Week? Day? How long?
2 weeks.
And how long have you been sleeping on the couch?
And the last night was the first night and the only night.
Do you have any idea about how I felt last night when you didn't come home?
Brenda, I had to get away. I had to think. I didn't feel like going to a hotel. I wanted to come back here and I wanted to rest.
Well, you know what this looks like? Looks like a beautiful day for a walk. I think that's what I'm going to do. Take a walk, okay, guys? See you later. Bye-bye.
God, I thought I had learned something after Larry and certainly after Michael. But I guess I haven't learned much. I'm still acting like a fool, not accepting the obvious, you know.
Brenda, please. Don't...
The moment that Laura started working in that clinic, you changed, you know that? You started acting strange, like you didn't want to be with me.
Brenda, that's not true.
Yes, it's true. The minute that she came into your life, I didn't have a chance with you. Nothing I could have said, nothing I could have done would have made any difference. The truth is that Laura Jean is the reason that you don't want to marry me. That's your truth. That's your precious
Brenda,
truth.
hold it! Stop! I am not going to let you walk out on me again until we've settled this.
Before you do anything, I think you should just cool off a bit.
I'm cool. I'm cool as a cucumber.
No, you're not. You are seething with anger at Asa, and if your plan has anything to do with confronting him, I think you should wait.
If you remember, I'm pretty good at the double life. Remember Mac Kingston? I acted one way and felt another. Even though I hate that old buzzard, I can still look him in the eye and smile.
And how long is that smile going to last, Max? That's exactly what worries me. If this is all true, you could lose control, and then what happens?
Who knows? What, are you telling me to forget about it?
No, I know you have to get to the bottom of this, but I question your timing.
Yeah, I watched my father die right in front of me. right before my eyes. And he poured his soul and heart into that wasteland he called the ranch. But she didn't have to. Now, if there was oil beneath that land, and Asa conned my father out of the mineral rights, then he killed my father and stole my family's future.
If this is all true, you and I both know that Asa is never going to admit to it.
No, of course not. But I'm going to squeeze the truth out of him one way or the other. Now, it could be in his vault at the office or somehow stashed away in his papers.
Are you out of your mind? I'm not going to let you break into Asa's office. Forget it.
Relax. I'm not going to stoop to his tactics. I'm going to be a lot more subtle, civilized, efficient. I'm going to gain his trust, his faith. And if Chuck's story is true, then I'll lower the boom. Now, if Asa's millions were made off of my father's land, then we are entitled to a big piece of the pie.
Yeah. And if that's the way it is, I am behind you 100% every step of the way.
Whoa, 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 whoa. If you keep that up, I'm not going to get anything done this morning.
When you need to get done, you don't have to go see Asa, do you?
Yeah, I gotta change. As they say, there's no time like the present.
Yeah, that's what they say. Piece of the pie, huh?
Did I ever walk out on you? When?
Yesterday, Brenda. Yesterday at Max's place when I tried to tell you how I felt.
You made it very clear to me how you felt.
But Brenda, you're wrong. That's why you were upset, just like you are now. Brenda, if you walk out that door, we will never be clear on what's happened between us. Brenda, we'll just keep hurting each other. Is that what you want?
No, that is not what I want.
Then listen to me. And understand. I've changed. I'll admit that. And it's not because of Laura. Brenda, I know it's real easy to feel that way. But it's a cop-out, Brenda, and you know it.
I don't know what I know anymore. I don't have a clue.
Brenda, you and I, our relationship fell apart because we have become different people. It's very easy to use someone else as an excuse. But that's not the case.
Is it about Michael? Is it about Grandview? Is it
Brenda,
about the money?
I wish it were. Brenda, I wish it were. I wish it were that easy. But it's not. I thought I knew you. And I thought I knew what you wanted out of life. And you knew the same about me, but you don't. And neither do I.
Maybe.
No. It's too late. We can't change how we feel, Brenda. And we can't change the fact that the bottom line is that you want one thing and I want something completely different. Understand what I'm trying to say?
Last night I lay awake in bed when you were gone. And I was thinking of 1,000 ways that I could win you back.
Brenda.
I do know one thing, though. I think you are too honorable to deceive me with another woman. It's not because of Laura Jean that I've lost you, no. I've just lost you. That's it. Oh. Oh. I'm standing here and I'm hoping that you're going to ask me to take this back and that everything's going to be okay. I'm all right. I'm all right.
Know that I loved you.
I know that. And your love, you know, it's made me strong. And I really appreciate that.
You know, the last couple of days have been just really, really wonderful. And, I just can't help thinking about that question that you asked me.
Oh, you mean the one I asked you twice?
Yeah, twice.
Oh, you finally said yes to me, unless you've changed your mind right now.
No, I'm not changing my mind. In fact, I'm really upset with myself that I didn't say yes right away. Court, I love you. I mean, I really love you so much.
I know that, Tina, and I want to marry you. Otherwise, I would have taken your no answer the first time around.
Okay. Well, so that's what I want to talk about. Since you feel that way and since I feel the same way, then I think that we should set a date. Okay, what do you think?
Well, that's fine with me, Tina. You know, as far as I'm concerned, we can walk over to the courthouse right now and we can get the marriage license right now.
Oh.
Or maybe we could just have them revamp one of our old ones. What do you think? That was a joke. Tina, lighten up. But I'm not joking about setting a date. Although I think maybe considering everything that's going on, we should wait a little while.
Yeah, I think we should wait because I don't think that I could really plan a wedding with Vicky so sick and everything.
Well, with the stuff that's happened with Megan and Sarah, too, with them missing, you know.
Yeah. I want everybody to be around us. I want our whole family to be there and have it perfect.
Well, Tina.
That's what I want.
Listen, when Clint called from the clinic in Seattle, said that Vicky's doing well. Doctors are expecting a lot of things out of her. And hopefully, we'll find Megan and Sarah real soon. That's why I think we should, I don't know, wait a couple months at least.
Yeah, that sounds good. How about November?
November would be perfect. I'll circle the entire month on my calendar. How's that?
Sounds great.
Good?
Yeah.
Okay. We'll do it.
Okay.
Good morning, Court, Tina.
Oh, hey.
May I?
How you doing? Yeah, please. What's up?
I'm afraid I have some very, very bad news.
So you're Max Holton's wife. He's a lucky man.
Thank you. And thank you for agreeing to meet me here. May I join you?
Oh, yeah, sure, go ahead. I'm sorry if I seem a little under the weather, but Lisa treated me like dirt last night. I have a tendency to drink too much when I get mad. I also don't know when to keep my mouth shut, so if you're here to talk about what I discussed with Max last night...
Yes, as a matter of fact, that's exactly what I'm here about.
You're wasting your time. I've said all I'm going to say on the matter, except that it's all the gospel truth.
Yes, but what about Max's mother?
What about her?
Well, Mr. Wilson, I was wondering if there was something that you couldn't tell Max, but you could tell me. Perhaps her involvement in everything.
Why are you asking me these questions? I never said anything at all about Max's mother.
No, I know you didn't, but I thought
Like
that...
I said, the subject is closed. I'm mad enough at myself as it is for telling Max what I did about his past. You don't know, Asa, I do. He can be a stinking enemy. When he finds out that I blabbered all that to Max...
Please, he isn't going to find out.
Asa always has ways of finding out. My advice to you is to stay out of it. And if you really love your husband, you'll tell him to stay out of it, too. Tell him to forget the past.
Please, wait, Mr. Wilson.
I'm sorry. That's all I'm going to say.
Yes, but there must be... Oh.
Where are you going?
Tony, I've got to talk
No, you're going to talk to me and we're going to settle this thing once and for all.
I thought everything was settled. You gave me 5 days to get the $5,000 back that I took out of the Outlook House account, and I'm very appreciative of you for that because I'd made a mistake, but you found it in your heart to forgive me.
Stop it, all right? You're only making it worse.
What has got into you today?
I just can't take all these lies.
What lies?
What lies? Sit down.
What? Tony?
I saw Brenda last night. She was a little confused about a letter she got from Outlook House thanking her for her donation of $25,000.
What's so unusual about that?
Nothing except she made a donation for $50,000.
Oh, no, I distinctly remember that it
Don't
was
even
20.
try it. I saw the canceled check. But there were four zeros and a 5. That's 50,000.
I don't know what to say to you, Johnny. Obviously, there's been a mistake.
No, the mistake was I made the mistake. I trusted you. I promised that I would help you return $5,000 that you borrowed from Outlook House to pay for this Max's hospital bill. And all you've been doing is stealing money right and left. Don't even try to deny it. I was up all night going over the books. And you know what I found? I found that you're a liar and a thief.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are. And you've been playing me for a patsy this whole time. But it's going to stop, Gabrielle, right here and right now.
You've lost the evidence against Johnny D.
You seen somebody just waltzed in there and stole it out from under your nose?
I am not proud of what happened. And believe me, the officer who released Harding Rich's little black book has been reprimanded, but that's not going to get it back. And since everyone close to Sarah and Megan has refused to testify...
Look, you know what the deal is, Troy. What can we do? If we say anything about what happened on Batterley, who knows what's going to happen to the Gordon sisters?
Yes, I know, but forgive me if I feel just a little bit frustrated.
Join the club.
Okay, so what happens now?
Without any evidence, we can't hold Johnny D much longer. We either indict him or release him.
What are you saying? That he can just walk out of jail just whenever he wants to?
When I left my office this morning, he hadn't been released yet, but it's only a matter of time.
Look, what are you doing sitting here? Can't you go back to the office and do something to stop this?
If I could, I would, but without any evidence to
You
hold...
want evidence? Fine. You go over to Batterley and check it out. Why don't you see the kind of damage that Johnny D is capable of doing? I'm sorry. Troy, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have jumped all over you like that. Listen, can I, take a walk with you over to the bar? I'd like to talk to you.
Cord. Look, if you're trying to protect me, I've already heard the worst.
I'd just like to talk to Troy alone for a second, that's all.
Okay, fine. I'm gonna go powder my nose. You guys stay here.
Look, I'm gonna make this short and sweet. I want police protection for Tina.
I need a reason, Cord.
Oh, I'll give you a reason. Johnny D. The man's got something for her. Started on Batterley, and I guarantee that it's not over yet.
I can't assign a guard because Johnny has a crush on Tina.
This isn't a crush. We're talking about a big-time obsession going on here. Now, who knows what's gonna happen if that maniac ever gets his hands on her again?
I don't blame you for being upset, but there's nothing I can do unless he threatens or harms Tina in any way. You give me legal proof, and I'll keep him in jail. But until then, there's nothing I can do.
Great. This is great.
You're looking at a free man. Isn't that great?
Johnny, I want you to leave town. Go visit your sister at Palm Beach. The trip away will do you good.
Come to think of it, I could use a vacation. I'll have to see if Tina can get away from
Damn it, Johnny, I told you to stay away from that woman.
And I told you I am in love with her. And I intend to spend the rest of my life with her. Now, Dad, please, don't force me to disobey you.
2 times over makes you a fool. Don't you know that she's back living with her ex-husband again?
Tina's with Cord? So what? So what difference does that make?
It makes all the difference, my friend.
Ah, Johnny. I know it hurts to lose the woman you love to another man. And I'm sorry I have to be the one to open your eyes. But maybe you'll finally realize there's no future for you and Tina.
Dad, you always taught me to fight for what I wanted.
That was a lesson well learned. And I'm not about to forget it now.
Johnny,
look,
you
I'm not gonna give up on Tina. She was mine once. And I swear, I'll make her mine again.
Renee, what are you so nervous about? I just want to talk to the man.
Max, Asa isn't in a very good mood these days.
Oh, I'm shaking my boots, thank you. But I'll keep that in mind.
What exactly did you have in mind? Because if you came to ask Asa for something, now is not a very good time to do it.
I am just as upset as he is about Megan and Sarah.
Upset? He's ready to chew the walls. That's why I was I was so dead set against his going and seeing Carlo. If his anger gets the best
Wait a minute. Asa went to see Hesser?
He thinks he can get him to return Megan and Sarah. I tried to talk him out of it, but you know, Asa gets a notion in his head, it's hard to shake it loose. I'm just worried that he's going to do something. He's going to be... Oh, dear.
Renee, if I come up with any harebrained Holden, what the hell do you want?
Just a few minutes of your time.
My time is too valuable to waste on the likes of you.
Oh, surely you can spare me a few minutes. I just want to talk to you, that's all.
About what?
About working for you again.
Oh, really? I'm going to tell you something. I haven't had a laugh like that since Lord knows when. Just get the hell out of my house. What's the matter, Max? You gone deaf? Get out.
I heard you. And I'm not joking. I want to come back and work for you.
Why? So you can wheel and deal behind my back? Let me tell you something about life. Fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, shame on you.
Do you think I'm stupid enough to try to take advantage of you again?
Given the chance? Hell yes.
No, you're wrong. I want the chance to work for you because you're the best. Just give me another chance so I can learn.
Not on my dollar.
Why are you afraid of me, Asa?
Me afraid of you?
Is it because we're so much alike? You know, I certainly think that sometimes, don't you?
No, I don't. And I'm tired of this discussion. Now beat it. Now, Holden.
Okay. I'll go. But don't think you've seen the last of me. I am very certain that our paths will cross again. Real soon.
I will mark it on my calendar.
I'm sorry I tried to warn you, but he's been so on edge ever since they were taken hostage.
Hey, everyone's on edge about this. But don't worry, we'll find them. And we'll find those creeps who did that to them.
From your lips to God's ear.
Hey, take care, Renee.
Bye-bye.
Don't start, Renee. Max got what he deserved.
No, darling, I didn't really want to talk to you about Max. I was wondering how your visit went with Carlo.
I'll tell you, Renee, how you could have spent one solitary minute in that pig's company. As far as I'm concerned, he is nothing but a low-life, poor excuse for a human being.
I think that's an answer to my question.
And I felt like the biggest damn fool asking him a favor.
I know, darling. I felt the same way, but I guess it was worth a shot.
He should get shot between his eyes. That's what that creep deserves. What?
Nothing. Now is not a good time to hit you with any more bad news.
Why not, Renee? My day is ruined anyway. Come on, woman, out with it.
It's about Johnny D. and his friends.
What about Johnny D. and his friends?
Herb called while you were out. Without the Buchanan testimony and Harding Richards' little black book, the police couldn't hold him any longer.
Are you telling me what I think you're telling me?
That's exactly it, darling. Johnny D. and his friends are as free as the day they were born.
Please don't be angry with me. Please try to understand. I need your compassion. The same compassion you give to others.
Stop it. I fell for this little game of yours once before. I'm not going to fall for it again.
You have every right to be angry with me. I know that I've hurt you.
Just tell me what you did with the $25,000, please.
I didn't use it on myself. I got it so that I could save Max. Asa was going to sue the intruder, and if he had won, then the intruder would have been taken away from Max. Max needed $25,000 to hire a lawyer, so yes, I took it out of the money that Brenda gave me, but I was going to pay back every penny.
You could have paid it back the minute Asa dropped the suit, but you didn't. You kept it. And it's obvious you spent it. Otherwise, you wouldn't have stolen this $5,000 to pay for Max's hospital bill.
Yes, I did spend it.
You spent it. What'd you spend it on? Huh? Furniture for your new house? A nice expensive dress for your mother and sister?
For the benefit, for the Outlook house.
Oh, come on.
Millions of people were going to tune into that show. I couldn't stand up there and look like a pauper. I had to at least have some sort of positive image.
A pauper. The purpose of the telethon was to raise money, not to look as if we're already rolling in it.
Well, we did raise money. As a matter of fact, we raised 4 times the amount that I took, and I think that's a pretty good investment.
Is that what you believe? That the end justifies the means here?
In most cases, it does.
In most cases, but not in this case.
What you did was not only wrong, it was downright disgusting. And when I think about me just standing there in front of this canceled check with Brenda was holding,
But I did you?
Is that what you're worried about? What other people think?
Tony, please, you've got to tell me. Have you told anybody about this?
Come on, you don't have to worry about anything. Even if Johnny D does get out of jail. Because I'm going to talk to Bo, I'm going to talk to Asa, and we're going to come up with something. And together we will figure out a way to make this town so hot for Johnny D that he's not going to have any choice but to leave it and just leave you alone for good.
I wouldn't do that if I were you, Corey.
The Buchanans take care of their own, Commissioner.
I'm sure they do. But in this case, it might be smarter to keep Johnny here in Landview so we can keep an eye on him. That way, if he slips up...
He's already slipped up. He started messing with the wrong family, and we're not about to let him finish what he started.
Then the easiest and legal way to stop him would be to convince the others to change their minds about testifying against him.
Well, I'm afraid nobody is going to do that, Commissioner. Because nobody is going to sign Megan and Sarah's death warrant.
I have to get back to my office. Again, I am sorry to have brought you such bad news. Take care.
I can't believe this. It started out such a beautiful day, and now it's completely ruined.
No, it's not completely ruined. I mean, hell, we already came up with a absolutely positive, almost completely certain wedding date.
Yeah, we did. Yeah.
We're gonna stick to it. We're gonna be there.
Yeah, we are.
Come November, you are gonna be my wife all over again. I promise you that, okay?
Dan? Look, I'm so sorry if I caused you any problems.
It's not your fault, Laura. It's not anybody's fault.
Well, I didn't want to come back while Brenda was still here, so I hung out in the street a little bit.
Yeah, I know. I saw you. Walking back and forth, watching the building.
Yeah, I saw Brenda leave with tears in her eyes, and I knew probably the worst had happened, and that you were probably in a lot of pain, so I went out and got these flowers because I thought maybe these flowers cheer this place up a little bit. You know what I mean?
That's great. I think it's going to take a lot more than flowers to cheer me up.
Well, hey, you're upset. That's fine. Go right ahead, be upset. I mean, you're perfectly entitled to your feelings.
You know, self-pity sort of loses something when you give them permission to indulge in it.
Look, cheered you up already, on top of everything else.
Yeah, well, thank you.
You know, after all you've done for me, I just wish I could do something more for you. I mean, I can listen if you want to talk.
Thank you for the offer, but I think I'm all talked out for the day.
So do you want to be alone some more, then? Would you like me?
Well, you know, I kind of feel like life snuck up behind me and cracked me in the head when I wasn't looking.
Well, you don't have to worry about anything, Gabrielle. I told Brenda it must have been a mistake and that I'd look into it myself.
Thank you, Tony.
I would say you're welcome, only it would stick in my throat.
I know you hate what I've done. You trusted me and I betrayed you. I've also betrayed myself. I promise you I will never do anything like this again. Tony, I want to make amends, but I need your forgiveness, your help.
Help you how? By lying for you? By covering up for you? I know that's what you want to hear, Gabrielle, but I'm sorry. I can't do that.
You're not going to expose me, are you? I could be arrested. I could go back to jail. You wouldn't do that, would you? Tony. Tony, you've always been there for me. Whenever I've needed you. And I need you now more than ever. We can work this out together. I'm certain of it. Please, give me another chance.
Gotta go.
Well, looks like I'm gonna be hitting the banner just about time for lunch.
I'm sorry I made you so late.
Hey, what are you talking about? You didn't make me late. But I do need to be going.
Yeah.
Now listen to me. Try not to get too upset about this bad news we just got, all right? Try to keep yourself busy today.
Court, I told Clint that I'd be watching over Jessica and Joey today, and I got CJ. I'm gonna be busy. Don't worry about me.
Well, why don't you take a little time to yourself, though? Like, maybe go for a swim or go shopping. In fact, don't you have a wedding dress to pick up, I think?
Yeah, I could maybe do that.
Yeah, I thought maybe you could.
Yeah.
Listen, one more thing. Now, today, if you should find yourself getting frightened or concerned about anything, I just want you to call me immediately. If you see anybody from Batterley, call me.
You don't have to worry about me, okay?
Well, I do worry about you, Tina. I'm just looking out for you, all right? Now, I'm going to call Heron and Kim, and I'm going to tell them that I don't want any strangers anywhere near the house, all right? Yeah, maybe you and the kids should go out of town for a little bit. Maybe you should go up to Vicky's cabin. Why don't you do that? Spend some time up there.
Sweetheart, listen, I know that you're trying to do what's best for me and for the family and everything, and that's one of your strong points, and I really love you for that. But I have to learn how to be strong for you and for everybody else. So I'm not gonna hide. I'll be fine.
Yes, ma'am. You're the boss.
Okay, plus, Troy only said that Johnny might get out of jail, and he didn't actually say he was out of jail, so I just think we should just cross that bridge when we come to it, because I don't...
Well, well, well. If it isn't the happy couple.